morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This morning it's about 7 a.m. and this is actually going to be breakfast for this morning. Try to put this in. Yesterday we went to go eat a poke bowl. There's a place out here in the Pando area called Pink Tuna, I think it's called Pink Tuna. And yeah, we got the spicy tuna and they make spicy salmon as well. And the salmon was bad. I mean, wow. It had that rotten taste. It just made my stomach turn. So I think that made it even worse. And we went back because they're not cheap. It's like $13 for the large bowl. So we go back and we're like, hey, listen, there's something wrong with it. Like, because the owners are always there. There's two guys, the owners. And we're like, hey, I think there's something wrong with this tuna, you know? So is there a way that, and we actually just wanted, because we really were wanting to eat that. So we're like, just give us a different type of fish, something that, you know, isn't, you know, rotten pretty much. And the guy was kind of playing hardball. And luckily a couple walked in, and I guess he didn't want the publicity for his business. So he's like, oh, here's your money, like kind of getting us out, like, don't say nothing. Like, and it's weird because that business, I mean, the coronavirus has hit everything pretty hard. Because I remember those guys when they first got started, because it's a fairly new place, they were very like welcoming and you know, oh, you get a little bit more of this, don't worry about it, and this and that, and just like a great environment, you know, like a brand new business, you know, excited. Now they just look like times of war and beat them up, you know. And I mean, I guess that's for a lot of businesses. I think they're financially suffering. So even though for them that might be like we pay $13, but for them it might be like they're paying maybe $3 out of their own pocket, and so maybe for them they can't even afford that at this point, you know, which I understand. But if something is rotten, man, you're gonna get somebody sick, so you just gotta be careful. You know, so yeah, we took it back. I felt bad. I mean, I feel bad for them, but you know, they have to really be careful, especially if you're serving, you know, raw fish. Rough business. But man, since the pandemic hit, we used to love going to there's a place out here too by the Antelope Valley Mall called Big Tuna, and that is like $25 all you can eat. That's really worth it though. But even so, since I've lost all the weight, I can't put all that food in, like, you know, it's just like sitting there and you know, like I'm a competitive eater. It's not happening anymore. So at this point, it's not worth it. And so I'll go in and I'll pay the $25 and I'll eat a couple of rolls and things like that. And then I'll stop when I feel like, okay, I feel good. And then I leave happier. But then I'm like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm like, okay, even though I paid $25, but I ate like what felt like $10 worth. So you kind of feel like, oh man. But if you get each individual roll, it's way more expensive. I think like each one's like $16 or something like that for like 10 or 12 pieces. And even if you only eat like 10 or 12 pieces, but you can eat the different kind, like I'll eat the salmon, the tuna, the crab. I'll get like, for instance, I like the tempura shrimp. I'll get like 3 orders of those. And so I guess you're paying for variety, I guess, at that point. I don't know, you know. But same thing when you get like anything that has like crab meat. It's kind of crazy because it's always crab imitation, and I'm thinking like, if I'm paying $25, should I be getting real crab meat in that? I guess not. I guess $25 is kind of. If you go in Burbank to Kabuki, man, I used to go there all the time, and those guys get you. I think like, I want to say about $60 per person. I don't know if they have all you can eat though. I think they have like a little thing where you just mark it. I guess it kind of is like all you can eat, but I think they're charging you individually. So I don't know if that categorizes as all you can eat, but Kabuki's high quality though. I mean, they're giving you crab meat. When it's crab meat, it's crab meat. It's not haiba. You know, so. Oh man. This was really good and it was simple. It was just like tomatoes, onions, garlic, peppers, cilantro, and asada. A little bit of coconut oil. And that was it. Pretty simple. I always notice on those workout videos, like the guys eating their meals, like I follow Brian Shaw, the 4-time world's strongest man, and he eats like buffalo meat and rice. And then I'm like, Brian, throw a couple of tomatoes, maybe some onions, maybe some peppers. I mean, are you scared of vegetables? You're the world's strongest man. I mean, it just tastes better. Like I always hear them complaining, like it doesn't taste better. I understand the sheer volume of the food, that can be daunting, but flavor-wise, I don't understand. Like, throw a couple of peppers in there. And I've seen other bodybuilders, I can't remember their names, but I've seen them put like little tomatoes, a little bit of onion. I don't know if you, but most of the guys is like their meals are so boring, and I'm like, I wonder what's behind that, you know? Maybe just not into vegetables, I guess. I don't know. Everything with tomato and onion, garlic tastes real good to me. So, that's hot. That was a mistake. So, that's it, guys. That's morning routine. That's breakfast. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll see you guys. Right? This is just breakfast. I just wanted to kind of go over the breakfast I had this morning. It's a little bit different than I'm used to, just because we had the leftover meat, and that's it.